Welcome to BuildEdge Roof. I'm Aaron Dietzen, the BuildEdge product line manager, and I want to take a couple minutes to walk you through different options for inputting a roof in BuildEdge Roof. I'm going to jump right into the add-in here. I'm inside of BuildEdge Roof. I have some walls. Most of these walls are at the level 2 plate height. So these walls are on here. I have a little step here at these lower walls. Step down a little bit. A few walls up front. Step down a little further. And I'm going to go ahead and take these walls and put in a roof for truss. First thing it's going to do is ask me what level I want to put this roof on. This is going to be very important, especially when I use the draw line command. The pick walls command we'll see will actually identify the height of the walls when I pick them, so it'll put the roof lines at those heights, but the draw line command is going to be dependent upon this level. So I'm going to go ahead and leave level 2 on, hit OK. And I'm going to use the draw line command right now to draw in some roof lines. Here in my option bar I have that this line is going to define slope. Slope is 6/12, overhang is 2 foot, and these lines are going to be chained together. So I'm going to pick a corner and I'm just going to walk clockwise around the structure. See, as I click each endpoint, my overhang line shoots out to the edge. One of the big advantages of using BuildEdge Roof, of course, is that I actually see the geometry I'm inputting. So I'm drawing where the heels of my trusses are going to go, and the dotted lines representing where the overhang is going to be. So I actually see both those pieces at once. Right here, I'm about to draw the last line. As soon as I close the footprint, it's going to generate a preview of this roof. And there we go. So I can see all of my lines, all my roof lines showed up. If I look at this in 3D, I'm actually going to hold down Shift middle button to spin this around a little bit, and I can see there's a couple spots where there's gaps between my walls and my roof. Because I use draw line, these lines right here are above the wall, and these lines right here above the wall. Now I could manually go in and fix this, because I can pick an individual line and I can actually set a vertical offset to push that back down. But one of the things I want to show you here is how well BuildEdge Roof does what it does, and there's simpler ways to create that. I'm going to delete all those lines I just created, and I'm going to use the pick walls command. The same information is available in my options toolbar. Define slope, 6/12, 2 foot overhang. I do have, rather than chain, I have extend to wall core. If I'm using wall families with cores, of course turning this on will pick the face of the wall core rather than the finished face of the wall. In this case I believe I'm using just solid walls, so there are no, the core is the whole wall, so I won't see anything different about where my line ends up. So the way this works, I just click around on the outside of the wall. It's going to pick the line. Again, both lines go in, my heel line and my overhang line. But what's happening is as I pick each of these lines, it's identifying the height of the wall that I'm picking and moving the line to that height. So when I pick this last line, it's going to close and draw my roof, and you'll see the roof is different from the last roof I created. Right here I have where my roof steps down. Back here my roof steps down. I look at it in 3D. It does draw that pink line at a consistent height at the level, but I can see the roof right here is forced down to that lower height. Same thing over on the back side here. My wall steps down to that lower, or my roof steps down to that lower height. I do have a third option for inputting a roof, and that is this button right here. The auto outline button is going to search for a closed loop of structural walls. When it finds that closed loop of walls, it'll basically use the pick wall command on each of those walls and place a line on each wall to create a closed outline and then create a roof. So watch this. If I click this closed outline, this auto outline, my outline shows up, my roof shows up in a single click. And there's my roof back in Revit. And those are the options for inputting roof systems in BuildEdge Roof. Thank you very much, and as usual, for more information visit www.buildedge.com.